Get ready for the action because Arsenal is chasing history. They have waited 2 decades for another Champions League final and a Premier League title, and the path is wide open. We dive right into the intense second leg of their semi-final showdown against Atletico Madrid, where Arsenal needs a massive performance to seize that ultimate prize.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we hear from Viktor Gyokeres as he drops some serious insights ahead of the big match. We break down what the Swede is saying about the pressure, the routine, and what it truly takes to perform when the stakes are this high in the Champions League semi-final. Now, we look at the tactical battle as Arsenal and Atletico Madrid prepare for a decisive clash in London. We examine the strategies being discussed by Mikel Arteta and Diego Simon, and whether key players like Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz will be the difference makers in this crucial second leg. And finally, a huge news story shaking up the squad. Naomi Williams has announced her departure from Arsenal after 8 incredible years. Find out why this homegrown talent is leaving and what this means for the future of the Gunners. Don't miss the rest of the breakdown. Arsenal is on the cusp of achieving a long-awaited Champions League final appearance, with the second leg of their semi-final against Atletico Madrid at the Emirates Stadium set to decide the outcome. This fixture marks a significant moment for the Gunners, who have waited 20 years for a final appearance in the competition and 22 years for a Premier League title. The first leg in Madrid ended in a 1-1 draw, decided by penalties, leaving the return leg as the crucial battleground. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta expressed the team's intense desire, stating, "After 20 years to be in this position again, we are so hungry to get the game that we want Tuesday and go through to that final." Despite a commanding 4-0 victory over Atletico in the league phase, Arsenal anticipates a more solid defensive performance from Diego Simon's side in London. Simon has encouraged his team to replicate their second-half performance in Madrid, suggesting that an easy victory would be ideal. The squad is bolstered by returning injuries, with forward Julian Alvarez expected to feature for Atletico, and both captain Martin Odegaard and forward Kai Havertz available for Arsenal. Atletico Madrid has a history of reaching the final twice under Simon, in 2014 and 2016, both times falling to Real Madrid. Meanwhile, Arsenal's only final appearance came in 2006 against Barcelona. This time, the final will feature the reigning champions, either Paris Saint-Germain or Bayern Munich. On a related note, Arsenal's pursuit of a Premier League title has been energized by recent results, including Manchester City's 3-3 draw with Everton, which puts the Gunners in a position where winning their final 3 matches could secure the trophy. Atletico Madrid currently sits 4th in La Liga, 25 points behind the league leaders, Barcelona. Viktor Gyokeres maintained a reserved demeanor during a pre-match press conference ahead of tonight's Champions League semi-final, offering brief, measured responses to the media. The Swede's measured approach was noted, with commentary suggesting he is either deliberately coy or simply understated. His pre-match remarks focused on team morale, stating, "I think there's a good feeling in the dressing room. I think we are very excited with every game that's coming now, so it's just to prepare and to show that energy on the pitch." Gyokeres reflected on the challenges of adapting to a new club and country, emphasizing the necessity of rapid adjustment. He described the satisfaction derived from scoring and winning, noting that while scoring goals is desirable, the focus must remain on the immediate task. "I think of course you want to score goals, so to reach that, 21 goals is of course a good thing, but the most important things are coming this month, so we have to do our job and see where it gets us." He also expressed optimism regarding the team's potential, stating that achieving major titles would be great, but experiencing the current level of competition is also valuable. Regarding his goal-scoring prowess, Gyokeres cited a simple philosophy for scoring, advising, "Don't try to think too much and just put it in the back of the net." He also offered brief, positive comments about teammates, praising Bukayo Saka and the central defenders, William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, noting the quality in training. He also acknowledged positive fan reactions to his celebrations. Beyond his on-pitch performance, analysis suggests Gyokeres possesses a highly focused work ethic. Unlike some teammates who may be inconsistent, Gyokeres is described as almost robotic in his execution, consistently maintaining position and making runs. This dedication has garnered significant praise, especially considering the criticism he has faced during his debut season. The report concludes by highlighting the resilience of the player, emphasizing that he carries criticism effectively while continuing to deliver crucial goals for the team. Arsenal faces Atletico Madrid today at the Emirates Stadium in a high-stakes Champions League semi-final as the tie remains level after a 1-1 draw in the first leg. The winner of this decisive match will advance to the final of Europe's premier club football competition. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta confirmed that key players Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz are fit and available, providing his team with crucial tactical flexibility. Arteta expressed confidence in the squad and the supporters, emphasizing the significance of the moment for the club. Arsenal's forward Viktor Gyokeres acknowledged the team's strong season, but stressed that the upcoming matches are crucial for securing the required result. Conversely, Atletico Madrid head coach Diego Simón urged his team to maintain composure and patience. Simón warned that the balance of the match could shift rapidly, stating, "We have to control our emotions and play as well as possible. The balance can change as soon as the match starts. We need to stay calm. That's exactly what is required in games like this." Simón also addressed speculation regarding Atletico's recent hotel change in London, dismissing superstition and citing cost as the primary reason for the move. He highlighted Julian Alvarez, recently recovered from injury, as a key option for Atletico, believing his experience in English football could be beneficial. Antoine Griezmann added that Atletico is eager for the contest and must deliver a strong performance across both attack and defense to advance to the final. Arsenal women's 21-year-old Naomi Williams has announced her departure from the club after 8 years, a move that highlights the persistent challenges homegrown players face in securing a spot in the senior squad, irrespective of their talent. Williams shared her sentiments on Instagram, stating, "This summer I will be saying goodbye to the club that has built me and made me the person I am today. Words cannot fully express my pride and honor of being, having spent 8 years at the club." She emphasized the profound impact Arsenal has had on her identity, habits, and daily life, noting the lifelong friendships and incredible experiences gained since joining at age 13. Williams credited the club not just for trophies, but for the joy of pursuing her dream and the club's broader cultural and societal impact, affirming she will always remain a Gooner. This decision comes amid a context where Arsenal competes at the elite level, evidenced by their reach to the Champions League semifinals and victory in the FIFA Women's Champions Cup. This high-level competition makes securing a place in a 25-player squad particularly difficult for homegrown players competing against full internationals. Currently, Williams sits as the fourth-choice goalkeeper behind Daphne van Domselaar, Annick Borb, and Barbara Vodakova, who is on a short-term loan. The depth chart also includes Amy Lydiard, the under-21 academy goalkeeper, who is currently the fifth choice at age 17. Williams is leaving without a senior competitive appearance, though she did feature in a friendly match against the Australia All-Stars XI in Sydney. Speculation suggests an opportunity might have arisen in January when she was recalled from a loan spell at Bristol City, given injuries to Van Domselaar and Borb, and an ACL injury to Zinsberger. However, Arsenal opted for a short-term loan of a more experienced keeper instead. As a specialist position, the competition for minutes in goalkeeping is notoriously limited, making consistent game time a significant hurdle. Williams hopes to find a new club where she can play regularly and continue her development. The departure also coincides with fellow goalkeeper Manuela Zinsberger's exit at the end of the season.